No matter your background, let's make sense of Python indexing, slicing, and escaping together. In Python, a string is a sequence of indexed characters. This means that each character in a string has a specific position known as its index, which allows us to access and work with individual characters. Python uses numbers to keep track of where each character is located in the string. There are two types of indexing: positive indexing and negative indexing. In positive indexing, indexes are numbered from left to right, starting at 0. We get any character in a string using an index specified in square brackets. Let's look at this example. The first line creates a string variable named text and assigns it the value Python. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these are the index positions. Print text at index 0. This line prints the character at index 0 of the string text. Since indexing in Python starts at 0, text at index 0 refers to the first character, which is P. Print text at index 1. This line prints the character at index 1, which is the second character of the string. Therefore, text at index 1 returns Y. With negative indexing, we can access characters starting from the end of the string. For example, the index -1 refers to the last character, -2 to the second last, and so on. Let's explore how negative indexing works in Python using this simple example. In this code, we have the string Python assigned to the variable text. Python allows us to use negative indexing to count from the end of the string. The negative indexes are -6, -5, -4, -3, -2, -1. Now let's look at the two print statements. Print text at index -1. This accesses the character at the index -1, which is the last character of the string, so the output is N. Print text at index -2. This accesses the character at index -2, which is the second last character, and the output is O. Negative indexing is a powerful and simple way to access characters from the end of a string, useful especially when we want to work with the last few characters without knowing the exact length of the string. Notice that trying to access an index that doesn't exist will result in an index error. Now let's see an example. The program asks the user to input his name. It first checks if the user entered nothing. If the name is empty, it prints, "You did not enter a name." Otherwise, it checks if the name has only one character. If the length is 1, it prints, "Your name has only one character," followed by that character. If the program has more than one character, means the two first conditions are false, the program does the following. Prints the last character of the name. Prints the second to last character. Then it checks if the first character is A. If it is, it prints, "Your name starts with A." If not, it checks if the last character is A. If it is, it prints, "Your name ends with A." If neither condition is true, it prints, "Your name does not start with A and does not end with A." Let's run the program with different input for the variable name. First, let's enter the name Ali. Name has more than one character, so it prints the last character, which is I, and the second to last character, which is L. Then checks if name starts with A. It does, so it prints, "Your name starts with A." Now let's set the name to Sofia. The two first conditions are false, so the program moves on and prints A, which is the last character, and I, which is the second to last character. The name starts with S, so the program moves on and checks if the name ends with A. It does, so it prints, "Your name ends with A." If we provide Mariam as name, the program prints the last character M and the second to last character A. The name Mariam starts with M and ends with M, so the two first conditions are false. The program prints, "Your name does not start with A and does not end with A." With an empty input, the program sees that the length is 0, so it prints, "You did not enter a name," and the program ends here. With the letter S as input, The length of name evaluates to 1, and the program prints, your name has only one character, S, and ends here. And that's it for this first part. We covered the basics of indexing in Python, a powerful way to access specific characters in strings. In the next videos, we'll dive into slicing and escaping. If you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next parts. Thanks for watching and happy coding!